Welcome everybody. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing one of my Grandmaster clients. I'm going to be teaching him the secret truth about winning on mid lane. Especially, how do we actually step up our pressure in the lane? And how do we then translate that into a victory using objective timers? If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. Enjoy.
I think not specific, but I want to see how can I carry this game on the mid game and how can I space better on the lane in general. I want to look these things.
Okay. Let's take a look here. So we opt in for phase rush, which is fine. It's fine. Let's see. Okay. Timing was a bit off. Our Q was not properly timed with her out attack, but looks like a reset. We come back, so it's fine. She didn't reset, so we're in a good spot. Now, one thing you can do is get a little bit closer, and you got to get a little bit closer to her. Her range is slightly longer than yours, right? So don't be shy of tanking this first Q to the face, and use your second wind to regen it up. You're stronger than her. And just use it to push her away from the lane. Get prio and just tank that first Q to the face. That's no problem.
Okay.
How experienced are you on Ori?
It's my second main after Syndra.
Okay.
If Syndra banned or enemy taking, I will go Syndra in general. I mean Orianna.
Okay. So one of the key things to note is that we, as Orianna, got this small cooldown advantage, right, on our Q. And this 1 second cooldown advantage that we have, we'd love to use that well. So we see that we got a really nice Q right here. Syndra hits back with her Q. That means that when our Q comes up, we have a shorter cooldown than hers. So what we need to do is we need to step up closer to her right here, push her away from this minion, allowing to create ourselves a trading window. And I think what happens here is we miss a huge opportunity right here. We can out-attack her, we can trade with her, but we got a minion advantage. We can force her to make the decision between this minion and hitting us back. This is a massive opportunity.
That's because she don't have Q, right?
Yeah, and we used this opportunity to push her away, grab the minion lead, and now if we walk up, of course, away from this minion, trading with her, we can force her to make a decision between trading with us and hitting the minion.
Okay.
That's right. And now we wait until her cooldowns come back up, and now we're in this position where she not only outjukes us because we don't properly time it with the last hit, but she also wins the cooldown war because she then Qs you back. That's a very nice Q there. Grab up level 2 first. Very important to grab level 2 first. She just used Qs on the minions. Very nice. Good that you push her away. Yep, not too bad. A little bit too slow on the E. So one thing we're going to need to do, right, is we're going to need to take control of top side of the lane here. So I like what you're doing. I think this is fine. Now move over to here because there's action on top side in the jungle. So we want to control the top side of the map.
Okay.
Besides that, she once again has got cooldowns on her Q and on her W, longer cooldowns than yours, right? So don't be shy to use this opportunity to walk forward and bump her away from these minions as much as possible. Look how easy her lane is.
Yeah. And he has first move.
Correct. Rough one. Really rough one. I think that this one was 100% on us. This play.
Yeah. In game, I feel like, I feel like in game it's not my mistake, but yeah, I agreed after.
That's good. Yeah. That's why we review, brother. That's good. Awesome. Okay, so we got a bit of info on Silas. He's got 2 camps done, right? He's probably crossing over into bot side right now. I think our positioning needs a bit of work. It needs a bit of work. So let's go. Oof. Okay. Okay. How to play into Syndra. All right. In this case, I'm playing Aurora because I don't really play. Orianna all that much. So one thing that I do is I grab up the pry, and the moment she uses Q, look what I do. Right, this is what I want you to see. The moment she uses Q, I need you to fucking send it, right click forward, push her away from the minions. Okay, we wait for our cooldown again, right? And now we start pushing her away. We click forward. We can just click forward. She has really long cooldowns. We are way stronger as these champions. Grab up the level 2 before she can get it. Now we can pressure off the level 2. We can pressure off that minion, or she's forced to Q it. Really big win. Now we're going to position ourselves in such a way that we can look to potentially harass her again real soon. Yep, even though we tanked that Q to the face, it doesn't really matter. Sure, damage is just not that high, especially if you're in second wind. And this allows me to now punish her off that creep. Yes, she traded onto me, but that's fine, because I denied her the minion. I'm getting every creep. She already lost 3. So that's how I'm just building the CS advantage. And the moment she uses her abilities, I'm stepping up forward. Look what I'm doing. I'm pushing her away from these minions. Bam, not a creep denied.
Yeah, I understand.
Beautiful. Okay, nice QW. Okay, she used a lot of cooldowns here. Interesting. So why would you QW this?
Because it's almost a gang timer, and I feel like I need to ward somewhere because I don't know. Maybe I'm getting ganked.
Okay, I agree. I think it's almost a gang timer. I think you should ward. But I also think that this is the moment. The moment she uses her QE plus W, she has no cooldowns now. She's done. She's out. So this is the time to walk up, place the ward, come back, and then start pressuring her off the minions, because it only takes you a few seconds if you lean properly, right? She's out. She's giving up space. This is your time to place a nice kill, quick ward. And all of these 3 minions are going to be contested, by the way. These 3 creeps, we're going to be standing straight up in her face. What's up, motherfucker? What are you going to do now? You got no spells.
Yeah. Because of my ward, I lose lane pressure, and he gets a creep for free, right?
Everything for free. She just used all of her cooldowns, and she barely got punished for it.
Yeah.
Okay, we take a reset before Zinra. That's fine. Very good. We got cover on bot side here. We got flash. This is really good. Not too bad. You can deny her a creep of that. She used her E, right? So the moment, look, what you see here, okay? Look very carefully at the minions. I need you to look very carefully, okay? Every minion counts. So what you do here is you out-attack this minion too early, right? Because she just used her QE. So that means that the next minion right here, we're going to punish her on that minion, okay? So this minion dies. Okay. Look at what the minions are attacking. Both of these are attacking this creep, which means that the longer we can keep both of these minions alive, the more damage this creep takes, the more we can zone her off. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're not going to do anything right now. Don't hit this minion yet. It can get in at least one more auto attack in on this one. And then this next creep survives longer. We auto attack it. And then that creep there gets denied because we can pressure up and she has no E yet while we have 3 cooldowns up. So we take the space in the lane. We push her away from the minion. We can potentially even deny her experience.
Okay.
Okay, she used her W again. She used her QE. Great. I want to see aggressive posturing here. Zinra has no QE. Fight this shit. Okay, we have Silas in the area. And Rek'Sai, never mind. We are not fighting this shit, I guess. Well, everybody... Oh, lane swap. We've seen it all.
Yeah.
You sure this is solo queue?
Yeah, it's solo queue. Yeah.
All right. Okay, she used the QE again. Yeah, I like what you're doing. Look what you're doing. You just denied her this minion here by stepping up at a timer as she needed to lost it, and you're showing some balls and you're trading. I like this a lot. Look at that. That's what I want to see. Beautiful. Great trade. You got second win. You're in a fantastic spot here. Well done. Now she just used her QE, right? Rel shows top side. Do you have any info on the sides? Did he cross over? He crossed over into top side, I think, as well. But we don't have enough info. So, you know, I like what you did here. Yep, nuke the wave. We ult, no problem. Great. We get the refill. We're doing quite alright now. She's got T2 boots. What do you see here?
I see our top is getting doved a bit and think also my jungle is not doing great. I think I need to play around to jungle and bot in general, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a tough one, huh? These guys are probably your best conditions. Because I think
exactly, because
yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead, what do you want to say?
No, I complete mine.
Okay.
What I say.
Good. Nice dodge. Well done. That was impressive. Yeah, we're gonna need to try to get some form of vision control, some form of priority cycle back. We don't have ult right now, so we gotta be a little bit careful. This was fine. So one of the key things you gotta do is you... Ooh, okay. Okay. Damn, that's a tricky situation. Holy shit. I think you navigated it fine. You didn't really want to fight too early anyway, because you had no R. So I think what you did there was kind of okay. This should be winning here. Oh, we should one. This is never allowed, by the way. Fuck this control ward. What we're gonna do is we're gonna block off this choke point. I'm placing a ward in that bush right there, and she is not entering mid lane at all. Looks like she isn't anyway. Yeah, so not too bad. Look, she got punished, but I think we can do a much better job punishing her by being early here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Zin dies, unfortunately. We get the wave out, which is good. We reset on this chapter. We're strong. We got a control ward. I like that. We're stronger than her right now. We need to try to get some vision. So this is a great control ward. Great warding here. Well done. Now prio is very, very critical. It's okay. She just used everything, right? So the moment she does this, what we are going to do, look, she used every trick in the book. She's got nothing left, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to be like... That's where we're going to go. Straight up the lane.
I think instead of pushing way, I need to zone her, right?
Both, right? Because we got to ask ourselves the question, when is the play happening, right? Do we want the insta-roam bot lane right now? Fine. Nuke the wave, move bot, no problem. But what we want to do is we want to take Grom, then do Dragon. So you got a little bit more time where you can punish her of 1 or 2 more minions, giving her long cooldowns. Her W and E is long as fuck, you know that.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
Okay. This is good. Yep. Nice. That's a huge pick, by the way. That's really, really nice. Okay, we can push mid here. Yes, force it to respond. Great tempo play. Very nice, very nice. Okay, next mid lane wave is going to be important. What's happening here?
Here, I want to try to bait Zinza, but I don't ping enough, I feel like.
This was really good. This was really, really good. We got the Scuttle, which is really good. Rek'Sai shows bolt. Is this legal, is the question. Did we have info on the Silas? Where's the Silas? Silas probably on red.
Silas, yeah.
Is this legal?
Yeah, and I think, yeah, even if Zinza comes, I think, yeah, it should be able to flip, I think. Because if Silas comes, I think it 100% lose.
Yeah.
And it's not necessary play because I don't have ult.
Yeah, I think it's too much. I think you're right. It's too much. Silas was in the area. I think it's smart. I need to go the long way around and contest mid lane wave through mid, allowing your Naughty to bring some time to catch back up. Because we're not in a rush here, right? Because of the fact that we have Caitlyn around. So I think we were fine here. Yo, look at this. Oh, damn. The Xin Zhao almost fucked him up there. Well, that's a game loser right here. That's a fucking game loser, this fight. Damn. That's rough. We were in a really good spot, by the way. The moment you took this mid wave, damn, you were in a good spot. But a little bit of a throw here.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, we lose Drake. Damn, I think we got to cover for bot. I don't want to get near this Aatrox. This Aatrox is going to be on his own this entire game. I want to get a pushing out wave state on bot here, maybe. If we can. Maybe we can transition towards bot.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you made a play.
But
It worked out.
Like, yeah, but I feel like if Van Zinza top side, I feel like I can't enter the bot.
True and not true. So normally, yes, that's true. The only reason why it's true is because the enemies are off tempo. They just took Dragon, they took the fight, they haven't reset yet. So that means that in this case, you're allowed to play there. But
Clean room.
Asura, can you mute? Are you there, Dashkai?
Yeah, I'm here.
sorry.
I'm there.
Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, okay.
Okay. But look, the reality is, you made a play, you catch the Syndra off guard. Well done. Great stuff, you know? A kill's a kill. We take that from our position. It's fine. And it works out really well because we swap up the lane assignments with a really good rotation. Very nice. Not too bad. Great play. Okay. Yep, nice. Well done. You have Mercs, which is good. What happened to the wave? Did we hard push it? Nice. Did we die?
Yeah.
Where was our ball? Yeah, look, I think it was fine. Look, you pushed the wave. I think you did your job. I think you did. This was great.
And outcome is not that because we get 2 shot down.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty surprised by how fast you died to the Rel combo there. That was crazy damage, but they used so much for that. That was decent. Okay, so we need to see if we can play the Rift Herald coming up. I like how you're pinging that. It's not going to be an easy objective at all, because Rek'Sai might have move on bot, and we got to be very careful with that. So let's see if we can get top prio and maybe shift that a little bit down into mid prio. Okay. This is awkward. Really, really awkward here. Okay, so the reality is, how do you think we fix the situation? I want to hear your thoughts.
I think, yeah, as you said, I think on the next wave, I think I need to help my team because my teammates can get vision easily, and we can try to stop vision. But if Rexay wants to come, I think we need to drop this herald because Rexay is turbo strong in general, and we don't know about his TP.
Yeah, that's correct. The thing is, though, is that in this situation, right, if you're unsure about his TP, as long as you have a way to get out, you can potentially bait his TP in, and Aatrox can then get gold back. So it's not terrible if he TPs. It's only terrible if he TPs and we die. So the way I want you to view this, right, is which wave are we playing on? Because you guys are setting up control right now. And what happens is the waves are desynced, right? So you push out top, then we push out mid, then we push out top. So we can shift in between. It just is a matter of fact of which wave we're playing on. And the problem is that Xin Zhao is currently doing blue buff. So we're not playing on this mid-lane wave into Herald. So this is a really hard one to contest. So we got to now get very specific, okay? Which mid wave are we playing on? We're not playing on this mid wave because Xin Zhao is too late. So we're playing on the next mid-lane wave. And I think you do a great job with highlighting this because of the fact that you push out this extra top lane wave. Now, the problem here in this case is that the boys are going away from mid. They're trying to bridge you, which is cool, but we lose pry over the next mid lane wave, and that is horrible. We need pry on this next mid wave before we do anything. And losing pry over this next mid lane wave, I don't know what's gonna happen yet, but it's rough. Nice ult. Well played. That was a fucking clutch ult. Wow. It was well played by Rek'Sai. Okay. So if you push out this mid lane wave, by the way, you are in such a killer position. If you are able to ping your team, push onto this next mid lane wave, and instead of lingering on top here, what you do is you go in here, you TP on mid wave, group it with your team like that, so you bridge yourself with TP. You get yourself in that front to back situation, pin them under mid tower, drag the herald down. Holy shit, you're getting in sexy position. You played the macro perfectly like that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. TPing it mid, yeah, it's very good play, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a game, right? Where I played into Vigar V2, actually. And what happened here is that he had a really, really, really good macro play because we have Dragon in a minute, right? We're side laning into each other here. I've got Prio, but I don't have info on Bessa. I don't know where Bessa is, so I was pretty scared here. Maybe it was Bessa overloading on my side. And he's stepping up this aggressively, so I'm like, wait. Maybe he's getting hovered by Bessa, so I'm a bit scared to contest him. He also got Mercs, and he's got a bit of HP. I don't know if I actually win versus him right now. So I give him Prio onto this wave. And what happens is I give him Prio on this wave. It's an equal game state right now, slightly behind maybe. And because I give him Prio, he resets before me. He TPs mid before me on the wave that needs to be pushed because it's the final mid lane wave before Drake. He gets my smolder flash. We're late to the play. The fight becomes awkward because they get now control. They get smolder flash, Morgana E, redemption, all out. I go forward. I get stunned and we lose the game of this sequence. Which was a really good play by the enemies, by the Fire, because he was faster than me on the correct wave. So we instantly lose the game. Because this third Drake was important for us.
Okay, I understand the point.
Very good. Okay, so Drake's up next. Looks like we trade off Drake. Go top.
Yeah, I'm pinging to get playing for the top tier one.
Great. Yeah, I like what you do here. You have the right ID. Yeah, look, it's pretty alright. I like how you traded this off. This was pretty decent given your position in the game as well. We might need to help him, man. I think we need to help him here. We have info on
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, I thought, but I thought maybe Syndra after the turret, maybe he can base and run the top. I feel like, but yeah, if I help, I think he can get the Rexy probably.
I think it's winning for you guys. Okay. Ooh, that is a loser on mid lane. I see that. That is a tough position. Altican's next. We do have TP. I don't think this is ever winning. I think it's just over. We're too far behind. We lost. GG. GG, man. Nice try.
GG.
You put up a good fight, honestly. Put up a good fight. Few things to note.
But
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like if I play some placement good, I think I can carry this game on Raptor fight and
Yep.
Herald fight. I feel like.
Yes. Correct. Those are two key things. And another thing was the level 1 invade, right? Whereas in Xiao got fucked because Syndra had prio.
Yes.
That's right. I think that the cooldown trading in this game was something that you should have stepped up. The cooldown trading. I think you're not taking enough space the moment you waste your cooldowns, and it's reducing your pressure in the lane massively. So step up, don't be shy to trade, especially on minions dying. You also need to pay more attention to caster minions and who's hitting who to understand when the trading window is and how you can deny enemies resources. Also, keep in mind that League is a game of priorities, right? So in some situations, you really want to figure out, okay, what's the final wave to push out before the neutral objective? So you can time yourself better with these plays and you can put yourself in a slightly better position before the fight.
Okay.
Any other questions, brother?
For now, no. Thanks.
Fantastic review, man. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, thank you very much.